What up, everybody? This is Pac-Man 1987, and I'm back again today with some more Ride 2. Let's see here. Pop back into it. There we go. And last time I streamed this, oh, one moment. Its frame rate is being silly. There we go. Last time I streamed this, I was doing Milano, the racetrack on Milano. And I was having a good time with it. Previously I haven't really enjoyed the street tracks as much, where it winds through cities, but that one's pretty fun. So I'm gonna play with it some more because I was having a good time. Also, I whipped this thing up real quick. This is a street twin, I believe. Which one is this? Let me check it. Could be wrong. Oh, it's the Brat Tracker. I believe this is a variant, actually. There it is. So, you have the Street Twin, and then you have the Brat Tracker. There's really not a lot of difference. I think the Brat Tracker is actually like a visual kit that you can get for the real thing. Modify it? I'm not really sure. I don't know Triumphs as well. It's slightly better though, so I went with that. And the only reason I really put this thing together, it's about as close performance specs wise to my bike in the real world that I can get in this game. Let's play around with it a bit. Maybe I'll try it on Milano. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it around. Also, wait a minute. That, okay. Where's it at? There we go. Try it out on here. I don't know how it's going to do. It's fairly low powered though, so it's a decent bike to get back into the swing of things on this track. That wasn't bad. Right about here. Sounds cool. This thing handles pretty good. It's not like amazing, but it's stable as all get out. Like, I don't feel like I could get this thing to slide if I wanted it to, which isn't a bad thing. That was a little sloppy. There we go, I got that to slide. What's the left turn? I need to go way back for that. Where was the break point here? I feel like it's one of these signs. Maybe that one? Yeah, that one. thing's not terrible. I'm gonna switch to something a little more interesting now. Decided I need to play a little ride 2 today, at the very least. Because I didn't get to go out today. I was hoping maybe today would be a nice day to ride in the IRL, but wasn't meant to be. It was rainy all morning and cold all day, so the roads didn't dry off until way late in the day, and I was just kind of like, eh, whatever. Let's see. Let's switch to a different bike. What do I got here? I'm trying to remember what the last bike I was messing with last time was. Let's sort. That thing's fun. Maybe I'll do that one. I got a lot of fun ones to choose from. I know I messed with that. I think I was messing with this last. Yeah, the XGR 1300. This thing was fun. I know this one is. I haven't used this in a while though. Let's try this thing out. Thruxton R. I don't even remember why I put this one together. I think it was for a one of the I'm gonna change my guide too. It was for one of the season events. Let's see. That looks cool. I hope I hit the right button. See how it does there. I believe this thing was really good. Looks cool. Triumph makes a pretty nice looking machine. That was sloppy. Wow! Wait a minute. Let's rewind that. I want to see what that actually looked like. Woo! Yeah, that high-sided me. Good grief. Whoop! Right off the bike. Into the wall. That was really sloppy through there, though. I'm just going to rewind it. Let's see. How far back can I go? Where did I actually start braking? Right about... Yeah, I did it at the right spot. I think this thing was just going too fast. Oh, way too fast. Good grief. Rewind's killing me. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and restart that. Let's try that again. So, I don't think this thing has the best braking power, based on what I'm saying. Let's try braking a little sooner. That was better. Keep it in second gear too. It seems like this one has the torque to actually... Yeah, see? That has a lot of torque. Good grief. We're gonna keep that in mind. That's good. Right about here. Ooh, that was a slide. Wow. That's sloppy. This is a pretty solid machine for what it is. Everything's gracious though. Look at this thing real quick. What's the specs on it? Yeah, that's a fair bit of torque for how light it is. Good grief. Nice machine. Try something a little different though. I'll try this thing out. I have a feeling this thing's gonna be really good on this track. This is a fun bike. Cool looking too. Love the cockpit view for it. It's fantastic. Oh, I did that way early, but that's okay. Just jump that curve. No problem. No problem at all. I forgot how hard this thing can turn. Oh, a little too much. Sounds so cool. What? Lost controller connection. That's weird. Yeah, this thing is fantastic. This is probably one of my favorite bikes in the game, actually, so far that I've used. You notice I can go through these turns a lot faster than I can with some of the other bikes I've tried. Not that one though. Oh, no, never mind. I could. Wow. Do a third-person lap. There's a weird sound to this thing. Yeah, that was too much. I needed to brake sooner while I was still straight. I was trying to trail brake it too much. There we go. feel like doing a race after this lap. Yeah, that goofed up. I needed to brake way sooner. Woo! Let's see just how sooner. I was going really fast. Maybe that other sign. Let's see. Yep. That was pretty quick. I'm gonna try a race. I really like this thing. Man, it looks cool. Doesn't that just look awesome? Now, this is one of my favorite bikes in the game that I have at the moment. It's a pretty old model, I think, too. Let's see. Here is this thing? Yeah, 1989. That's just a neat machine. There's pretty sweet bikes coming out of Japan in the 80s. Do a quick race there. Fully upgraded at the tier it's at for sport bikes. This is one of the better bikes. Hey, that's your fault, crazy bot. They're homicidal. No passing me today. Ooh. That was a little sloppy. But it looks like I pulled it out of the fire. They were getting caught up, but goodness gracious. That's a fun machine. Let's see. What other ride could I take out? I've got other fun ones to choose from. Let's take that thing out. What is it? I never used that thing. I won this from one of the season events, and it's crazy. I mean, look at it. This is an interesting machine. So it's got, it's like dual swing arms basically. is what it is. It's got a front and rear swing arm with opposed, what is that? No, it's got a center mounted monoshock in the rear and then an off the side one on the front, which is really weird. That is a wild machine. What does that say down there? Body. Interesting. So it's a custom job. I don't know anything about this manufacturer. Bimoda. I know this machine is amazing. Give it a try. Sounds cool. Wow. That's neat. Oh, it's got a really cool looking dash. Handles amazingly. Too bad on that turn. I need to work on that one. Nope. A little too much. There we go. Not a bad lap time. It's a little slower than the GPZ, but that just might be because I'm not used to this bike. Try it out in a race and see how it does at its tier. That is such a strange looking machine. It's cool though. Back end looks legit. Alright, let's see how we do with this. A little bouncy. Hey! Oop, that was a little too wide. If we can catch up to these guys. What is going on with my controller? My battery's dying. I'll address that in a minute. What the? The bot is insane. Hey, wait, what? What was that? That was, what? That was ridiculous. Look at these jerks. Wait a minute. Did they just like hit me? Like, I don't think that's healthy. Right there. I think he's gonna have some problems. Oh my. I'm not really feeling this machine in this race though. I don't know. Maybe we'll work on that one day. I'm not digging it though. Try something different. Let's see. I haven't done this thing in a while. Diaville. Give this a shot. This thing's pretty nasty. Very cool looking machine. That beefy front end. Wow, I did not anticipate how fast I was going on that. Good grief. Okay, we're gonna call that turn a wash. Ooh, it sounds good. Turn the TCS up to high. See if that helps. Wow, okay. So this thing is interesting, to say the least. You gotta brake early on this monster. Like, good grief. Look at the acceleration, though. Nope, too fast. Wow. This thing's hard to control. It's stable though. Not bad. I was way too aggressive that time, but that's okay. Wow. I like this machine. Okay, that was a little early. A little early. Yeah, wide back tire, it is just stable as all get out. It does seem to have a little bit of cornering trouble compared to some other machines. Like it doesn't want to corner sharp quite as easily. And the brakes, I don't think it's that the brakes are bad on this. I think it's that it's got so much freaking power that it's like, you accelerate so fast you don't even anticipate it. That's a little better. We get a little faster than last time. Oh, that was a little too much. A little too much. Kick it out further on that. There we go. That was nicer. That thing sounds so cool in the tunnel. Go down it. There we go. That was maybe a bit too aggressive, but that's okay. Whoa! That was better. Well, that was a really fast lap time. Yeah, just hanging out. Let's go try that in a race. I make no promises that I'm actually going to win a race with this thing. I'm going to try. All right. That is a beefy front end. Good grief. Hey, that's a pro tip if I ever saw one. That last 2%, it doesn't really matter. You're fine just off it at that point. Once you win, you just kind of, you hop off as you fly over the it's pretty slick. I don't know if it'd be my thing in real life. I'm sucking with it right now in this game, like really bad. Like, good grief. See if I catch up to these guys though. It's got so much acceleration. Ooh. As I said, what? Having some issues there. Something's going on with my controller. One sec. What's this crazy contraption doing? Reseat the batteries. Still don't know exactly when my motorcycle controller is going to come. Hopefully, maybe next week. Maybe the week after that, though. Let's try this again. I feel like in the real world, I don't know. I've never ridden anything from Ducati in the real world, so I can't really speak for it. This thing definitely seems like it's a just monstrous machine. But it's really, it seems, wow, that was terrible. It seems big. Like it feels big in this game. Let's swing wide. Ah! Homicidal AIs. Woo! I don't know. Feeling like a scrub lord on this thing. What is that guy on now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Get him away. Take that, AIs. Yeah, like once it gets going, it's got an absolute, an immense amount of momentum. You really have to be on point with your braking for these turns. There we go. Well, I'm going to pull second place. That's not terrible considering how bad I am at riding this bike. Huh. Apparently I completed a daily challenge. Didn't know that. I didn't even check him today. I'll take it though. So what was he on? A Street Fighter 848? Okay, I could see that. That thing's pretty nasty. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't consider that one of the best bikes in the game, but it's really fun. There are some other tracks it's a lot more entertaining on, where you've got just really long stretches where you need to go fast. Because it does really well there. See what else I've got. Also, I want to see how heavy this thing is. It's really not as heavy as I thought it was. I mean, it's hefty. Not even as heavy as a Hayabusa. Let's see, where was... I'm going to try this thing out. Do the ego. This thing is fun. This is actually an electric. Woo! Oop, there we go. Man, this thing is nimble. That was not well done. Retry that turn. I'm gonna swing out a little wider. Well, yes and no. It's not as on demand as like any of the bikes with gears, where you can like you downshift and you know you're gonna engine brake like crazy at that point. But it definitely engine brakes. Whoa, man, that was close. But yeah, no gear shifting, so it's a little bit different feel. There are 3 electric bikes in this game. This is one of them. I like it. It's quite fun. Once you get the hang of them, they're pretty much OP, at least in this game. Like the first one, what the heck is it called? I'd have to look at it again, but it's completely broken at the tier that you get it. It's unstoppable. So that's like, I check the weekly challenges, and every time one pops up that uses that, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to farm this for money. This one's pretty much unstoppable. The difference in feel, though, is that you really are, at all times, modulating your speed with the throttle way more intensely than you would on one of the ones with gears. Like, it's a lot less constantly pinning the throttle and a lot more really fine adjustment. I feel like I could have done that turn better. I like the dash on this thing, good grief. Need to do a little bit better lap than that. I know it's slow. The other tricky bit with the electric bikes is that they don't, well, this one's an exception and the Lightning is an exception, but technically they all have slightly slower top speeds than comparable bikes at their tiers. But they have so much torque, so quickly available to them that you win coming out of turns. You just out-accelerate everyone out of turns and they can't catch up to you. I went into that way too fast. I really like the dash on this one. You can actually use it. Not every bike in this game has a functional dash that's actually, like, good. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. It's like, I think, no, still a little bit behind. Gotta be more aggressive. I might need to do suspension tweaks on this bike. Try to stabilize it more. Maybe just a bit. Let's see. Do anything to... did alright. 141, 133. That's not terrible. Try one more time. Actually, you know what? Forget it. Let's do a race. More fun anyway. Yep, okay, good. I'll try it. Really nice looking machine too, good grief. I'm looking forward to electric bikes being a more common thing. Let's see how we do. Somebody's bumping me. Yeah, it's just about there. Ah. Hey. Doing pretty good. I'm still stuck in second place. Whatever that thing is, it's amazing. Ooh. This thing is wild. I want to know what that is, though. What is he riding? That's pretty nasty. That's interesting. That's probably my chat relay. I do have it set with filters and whatnot. Maybe there's a delay on it when it actually filters the text. It's kind of funny. YZFR1? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That thing's pretty scary. Actually, no, I don't, I don't know how good it's gonna be, but Harley's actually coming out with one in next year, which is just, you wouldn't expect that to be their thing, but they were doing that Livewire demo model a couple years back. It looked really cool. It didn't have range yet because it was a demo and battery tech wasn't quite there yet, but they're apparently bringing it to market now, so I don't know. We should hear more about what it's actually going to be later this year. I'm crossing my fingers that it's actually really cool. And then, I mean, there's a Zero dealership near where I live that I haven't gone down there yet. I'm going to go down there this summer and check them out. They're cool, but they're just still a little too expensive. But they actually have decent range now. I think it's maybe commonplace on motorcycles a couple of years, maybe 5 years or so, before we start seeing a bunch of them come out that are actually like affordable-ish. Before they're, like everywhere, all the bikes are electric. Yeah, we're a ways out from that. Let's see. The other one that they have is the EVA, and at its tier, this is actually a lower tier. It's a naked bike too. And it is completely broken at its tier. Like, I might be eating my words. We're gonna try it out. But every time I use this thing, it's a freaking workhorse for farming credits because you just win races with it. There are only a couple of tracks that it can have a little bit of a hard time on. If you get really, really, really long straightaways where faster bikes can outpace it, basically. It's not super fast, but it's really strong. Ooh, a little aggressive there. I did not slow down enough. I'm not going far enough back. Let's go back here. So I need to brake right about here. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. That was kind of a bump, but I'll take it. I'm definitely thinking about maybe, I know I can, somewhere around here I can rent Zero motorcycles. Think about maybe doing that some weekend this year. See how it feels. That was a little sloppy. The only problem that this bike has, gameplay-wise, is that it has a tendency on acceleration to really want to slide around high side you compared to some other machines. Got some yeah, see right there. That was easy to do. It has some acceleration stability issues. The Ego, on the other hand, you can accelerate for days. It won't destabilize. It'll bounce around. It won't destabilize. Whoa, that was way too aggressive. It also this particular bike has amazing brakes. There we go. Definitely doing a better lap than last time. About maybe 147, I think. Yep. How I do in a race. Cool looking machine too. I like it. Alright, let's see how we do. So far, so good. So far, very good. This is what I mean, though. This bike wins races by getting an enormous lead that can't be competed with through corners. Oh man, this is a really good run. The lead I have right now is ridiculous. So yeah, there you have it. If you play this game and you're looking for an OP bike to win races with so you can farm some credits, save up and get the EVA. It's amazing. What was that? Plus 11 seconds? Oh my. That's pretty standard too. That's typical. And that was realistic tier AIs, so those were the good ones. They just can't compete with this bike. Let's see what else I got though. I wanna bust out this guy. I haven't messed with this one in a while. This is Super Blackbird. This thing is cool. Not quite the Hayabusa, but well, you'll see. It's fast. It's really, really fast. I love Honda's history of naming their bikes after like aircraft. Really enjoy that. Aircraft and yeah, assorted birds. Unfortunately, this thing is also like the wheelie machine. Woo. It's also really big and not quite as nimble as the Hayabusa is for how big it is. So it has a little heft to it through turns. Oof. Man. It's hard to handle. Ooh. Okay, we'll just jump the curb, why not? Its throttle, man, it's been a while since I used this thing. Its throttle is weird too. There's like a fairly decent delay on the throttle. Like it's really gotta wind up to get moving. I don't know. It's an interesting bike. It's definitely not as good as the Busa at what it is, but it's fun to ride. Ah, a little too much. Goodness gracious, this thing is hard to control. That was a much better turn. Ugh. It does not have much in the way of I'm just gonna skip this turn. I do not recommend this one if you're trying to figure this game out, because it is hard to ride. That was much better. Oh, that was goofy. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. Again, this is another bike that I'm like on a course with a lot of long straightaways. It's fantastic. On one of these, not so much. The Hayabusa is much better here. But I think I'm just going to switch straight to the Busa. Give it a go. It's always fun. See how I do. This thing just feels a lot better controlling it. Wow. Okay. I need to start my brake. Where did I start? Right about there. I need to start sooner. That was good now. that entire thing was me sliding for like a few hundred feet there. I was just slightly off kilter. Oh, that was much nicer. Whoa! This is with the wheelie compensation maxed out, and it's still just like, nah. Ooh, that was a little too aggressive. Goofing this whole sequence up. I almost feel like this track is a lot more fun with like the smaller stuff than the really big things. Whoa! Somehow he recovered that. That wasn't terrible. I mean, that was faster than most of the other bikes. I don't know. I like this track. This is a good track. I'm gonna check what's going on here on the daily challenges real quick. Actually, let's see what the weekly challenge is. What is that goofy thing? An interesting bike. Oh, it's Mr. Martini. What is this, a time trial? Might have to try that out later. Let's see though. What time is it? Okay. I'm going to do one thing. I want to sell one of my bikes and try a different one out. Or see if I can afford to try a different one out. This thing, it's not that exciting. I hope if I actually click the sell button. Where'd it go? Oh, it was all the way back at the front. Yeah, can't. Oh yeah, I gotta switch. Not bad. So would they give me about 17,000? Let's see what we can get with that. We want to look at some of the more like standard things that people actually like to get a lot in the real world bikes. Let's view manufacturers. Where's that at? Thing's kind of fun, but I might even get rid of that thing eventually. I think I had it for a specific purpose, though. Street Triple is pretty cool. Speed Triple is nice. Pretty nasty machine. Difference. 43, 44, 463. Yeah. That's not bad. Also just been thinking about grabbing like one of the random Gixxers. See, one of the Yamahas maybe too. I don't know, let's look at the Gixxers. 6. That's like the modern one right there. Pretty common machine. Looks fun. Yeah, let's do this thing. What versions of it are there? Kinda like how that looks. That's cooler though. I don't think I have the credits to fully upgrade this thing. Let's take a look at it. What is that? Oh, they got crazy colors? Oh, it's the race modification. Ooh, this is one of the ones with race mods. I didn't even remember that. Well, that, okay. So you can just crank it right up to an R3. Okay. That's cool. That gets nice jumps and performance points from just a few little upgrades. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this thing gets good boosts. Not a lot there. Yeah, this thing's gonna get pretty high. It's gonna be 6 something once I'm done with it. Well, that's a cool machine. I have to upgrade that. Usually takes about 15,000 credits to fully upgrade something like this, probably. I bet you I could get that pretty quick. I'm gonna do some races. Let's just do, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the EVA. Gonna do some random tracks. What do we got? I think other ones I'm decent at. This one's pretty good. Let's try it. If I can remember this track. Ooh, I need to break a lot more than that. A lot more. That was good. Oh, I forgot how wild this turn is. It's been a while since I did this track. slide. What's next? Left turn. Less. Still doing good. Good grief, this thing's OP. Let's see, how far ahead was I? 8 seconds. Good grief. Try a different track. Have I done that one? What's that one? I know that one. Give that a try. Worst that can happen. Cool machine. This bike actually might struggle on this track because there's just a lot of nice straightaways for these faster bikes to beat me. Maybe. This is a fun track. Oh, it's this one. Okay. What's that? Yeah, and it's just still, like, this thing is so OP. I'm making mistakes left and right. Like this mistake right here that I just made while I'm talking. I count that as a fail. Bikes don't do that. Alright, let's back up a little bit. We need to prepare for that turn better. There we go. Much better. This is a good track. I'll have to do a couple of videos of this track maybe next. I think it'll be fun. Wasn't quite the same silly lead, but again, this bike is so OP. I was just being horrible, and I still won. A little bit closer though. Let's see. What else could we do? That one's pretty fun too. Let's do that one. Oh yeah, this. Ooh, that was fun. That was not. That was bad. Alright, so it gets precipitously sharper there, so we want to swing out wide here. There we go, that was good. Oh, and they caught up to me, but they didn't. Ah. There we go. So far, so good. Okay, yeah, this is the big downhill section. We go really fast. They can catch me here. He's catching up. Because that bike is faster. Oh, okay. Forgot about that. We want to swing out to about here. Slam the brakes. There we go. I don't know what he is, but he's keeping up with me. Still one though. What was that? F800R? I could see that. Let's see how far we can upgrade that that Gixxer now. Not too far, apparently. All these different kinds of exhausts we can throw on here. That's a lot more horsepower. Yeah, that man, the EVA is just OP. Yeah, oil. I think they were gonna do something with oil, and then they decided not to. Don't know why they would do that, but there you have it. Also, I think they were gonna do things where like the chains would matter and whatnot, but they don't really. So you can just kind of randomly pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But let's see, where are we getting to with this thing? 555 so far? That's pretty good. I need more credits though if I want to put tires and whatnot on it. Let's take this out for a test spin real quick to see how it does. Probably not too well, since I just heavily upgraded its engine and didn't do anything to the brakes or the suspension or the tires. So it's probably going to be crazy. let's do we'll do Sierra Nevada. That's a pretty easy one. Looks good. Oh, it sounds good. Sounds really good. Good grief. Oof. This thing is nice. The gearing on this is wild, though. This is gonna take some getting used to. Just first impressions compared to some of the other bikes in my collection. This thing really suffers more from where you really got to wind it up to get it going than some of the other bikes. So that'll be kind of interesting to learn how to do because it feels a lot different. But it's solid, like it handles well. That's a good time for me never even touching this thing before. Not bad. Keep working on that. We'll get it fully upgraded, see how crazy it gets. It may still climb up over 600, or it may stay in the 500s, which would be fine with me. Here real quick. Well, in any event, I'm going to go ahead and stop with ride for now here. Because my office is getting a little hot. This playing and streaming this at the same time actually really taxes my machine. So it gets pretty warm in here. That being said, I'm going to let this room cool down for a couple of minutes, and I think I'm going to switch over to maybe Dead Cells. I think that'd be fun. That game is pretty good if you haven't already seen it yet, so look for me popping back up in about 10 minutes or so. I'll play that for a little while. Anyway, if you are still watching, I hope you've been enjoying, and have a good one.